Out number 3, Lydia Mann, Halen Carmack, Zoe McGee, Lauren Kelly, and Hillary Mata. Lydia Mann will jump center for the Airedales. It's controlled by the Rattlers in the backcourt, and here we go. Glad to have you tuned in this afternoon on the Marshall 96.7 FM. Rattlers in their...
We cover the sports, the events, and the news.
Finding a way.
Basketball just underway. Eaton, top of the key. They're working around left side. It's Travia Woodruff. Down low, and they kick it back out. She looked at the three. Now Woodruff will drive, throws up a shot, whistle and a foul, and this will go on Alma. And I want to say it's going to be on Carmack. Now they're going to call it on Lauren Kelly. That'll be Lauren's first. And it'll put Travia Woodruff on the line to shoot 2. The first one's up and it's good. Woodruff will have second shot coming on the 2-shot foul. Second one on its way. It's off the back of the iron. It's no good. Rebound by Lauren Kelly of Alma. Here come the Airedales. Carmack with the basketball, running the floor. Coach Cody Mann. She go to the left, now reverse, and come back to the right. McGee, left side, works it around the horn. Mata, looking down low, looking inside for Lydia Mann, just can't work it to her. Almost a loose basketball. As Kelly picks it back up and they reset to McGee. Zoe with the ball way out close to midcourt. 6:47 left to play, opening quarter just underway. Zoe drives, gets away with the travel. They kick it out for 3. That's Kelly. Boom! Lauren Kelly with her first bucket of the afternoon, and it's 3-1. Airedales down quickly into the front court. Woodruff with the basketball. Back outside it goes to Pena. Pena drives the left side. Gives it up to Daniels. Daniels sets it back up to Ilana Eaton. Eaton will drive. She'll throw it up off the glass. It's missed. Rebound taken down by Alma. Hillary Mata comes away with a nice defensive rebound. Down quickly into the front court. There's Kelly for 3. Good! Lauren Kelly with back-to-back threes. And it's 6-1 Alma. Into the front court we go. Woodruff with the basketball. Down low. Nice give and go to Daniels. And Daniels puts it up and in for her first bucket of the afternoon. And it's 6-3 Alma. Carmack with the basketball. Midcourt setting it up. Looking right, moving to the right. She has Mata on the baseline. There's a nice 3 from outside, way outside by Kelly. It's off the mark and it's out of bounds, and it'll be Lady Rattlers basketball in the backcourt. 5:36 left to play in the first quarter. Rattlers with the ball. Drive, shot on the glass, won't go, but a whistle and a foul. Lauren Kelly's just been whistled for her second foul. And it'll put Daniels on the line. She'll be shooting a pair. First one up from Daniels, it's good. 6-4. Alma still with the lead, but more importantly, second foul. Lauren Kelly, second from Daniels, it's up, it's good. So 1 point, Airedale lead. Zoe McGee walks it across the timeline. Moves to her right, now reverses back to the left. She hits Mata. Mata, they're working around the horn. Kelly with the basketball. Right wing free throw line extended. Lydia Mann. Mann drives, reverse, down the lane, scoop shot, good! Lydia Mann with 2. 8-5, Airedales. Down quickly. Pena with the ball. She'll drive. Her shot partially blocked and whistling over the back call on the rebound after the block shot by Alma. And this will go against Daly Dacus. That'll be the first on Daly. 8-5, Airedale's lead. 4:48 left to play in the opening quarter. Zoe McGee across the timeline, sets it up. Backs it up. Wanting to go right with it. Looking for man. Now she'll just take the ball and drive. Kicks it back out. They look around the horn. Carmack, top of the key, in no hurry. They just want to make sure and run their offense, get a good look, good shot at it. Carmack with it again. Bounce pass to McGee on the right side. They dump it down low. Shot off the glass by Mann. It's partially blocked. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Alma, and it will go over to the Lady Rattlers of Nettleton. Airedales lead 8-5. 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter. Almost a steal. Take the middle. Bounce pass outside. Pena, she'll drive. Her shot's an air ball. Carmack with a rebound. Halen Carmack into the front court. Lydia Mann now with the basketball. Drives left side. Shot up. Won't go, but a whistle and a foul. This one is going on Daniels, Wakaria Daniels. That will be her first, the team's second. Free throw up, it's good. Lydia Mann, 5'9" freshman. Talk about a bright future in Alma. Carmack, Lauren Kelly, Lydia Mann coming back next year. Both free throws were good by Lydia. And it's a 10-5 Alma lead. Rattlers with the ball down the lane, driving. Partially blocked. Rattlers get the rebound and hold the possession. Outside, that's Eaton. Almost has the ball stolen away. And a whistle and a 5-second call. Great defense by Zoe McGee of Alma. The 5'10" senior stayed on top of her. Just would not give up on the pressure defense, and a 5-second call gives the ball on the turnover back to the Lady Airedales. 3:18 to play in the opening quarter. It's 10-5 Alma. Carmack. Working outside the man. Lydia, reverse dribble. Comes back to McGee on the left. She fakes. Had the lane for a second. Almost turned it over. Now they do turn it over. And then the Rattlers get away with a double dribble down the lane. There's a shot off the glass. It won't go. Alma comes away with a point-blank rebound. How in the world did they miss that? They had 2 looks and a layup and couldn't make either one of them, and Alma comes out of there with it. There's a long three by Kelly. It won't go. Offensive rebound. And a stick back off the glass. Won't go. By McGee. Rattlers come down with a board. 10-5 Airedales. Rattlers turn it over again. Carmack with a steal. 2-on-1 fast break. She kicks it over the left side. Pull-up jumper from 5. Won't go. Offensive rebound for Alma and a whistle, and they're going to call a foul on the Lady Rattlers. That foul is going to be on Wakaria Daniels of Nettleton. That will be her second and the team's third. Going to be Alma basketball underneath their own bucket. 2:27 to play in the first quarter. And Elliott checks in for Nettleton. Carmack to inbound. Shoot the trigger. Work it down low to man. Whistle and another foul. This one is going on Riley Pena of Nettleton. That will be her first and the team's fourth on the inbounds play. Airedales will still have the basketball in the front court underneath their own bucket. They lead 10-5. 2:27 left to play in the opening quarter. Alma looking to get it in. They finally work it into Lydia. Lydia at the elbow. Reverse. Scoop up. Won't go. Tips it around. Nettleton comes out of the pack with it. Airedales get back on defense. There's a driving layup on the other end. It won't go. Alma takes it away. Lydia Mann muscles the rebound away. Into the front court we go. Lydia goes in. Shot. They're going to call a charge on Lydia Mann. And you know what? That's a good call. She lowered her shoulder, bumped into the defensive player, put her on the floor. That's a good call. She was looking for some contact to hopefully get a three-point play, but instead was whistled for a charge. That is her first foul and the team's third. 10-5, Airedales with the lead. Rattlers with the basketball. They dump it in at the elbow on the left side. That's Pena. Down the lane. Shot is blocked left as Elliott trying to put up a jumper on the free throw line. And the Airedale defense has come to play. Carmack, reverse, spin move, shot up, good! Aylin Carmack with 2 and a beautiful spin move down the lane. Rattlers working the basketball. Pena wanting to slow it down a little bit. Make sure they get a good shot with 1:34 left to play. Eaton with the basketball. They work it left side. Pena, free throw line extended. Wants to take a baseline. Reverse, down the lane, shot up good. And that's a beautiful move and a good finish by Bradley Pena. And it's 12-7 Alma with 1:15 left to play in the opening quarter. Airedale's the number 4 seed out of the west. Nettleton, the number 1 seed out of the east. They go back door, down the lane, looking for Hillary Mann. Armada can't work it to her. Outside McGee. And Coach Cody Mann wants to take a timeout. We'll take one with him. 1 minute left to play in the opening quarter. Alma leads Nettleton 12-7. You're listening to Airedale State Playoff Basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM.
Are you looking?
Welcome back, everyone. 12-7. The Airedale's lead in this first quarter. One minute left to play in the opening quarter. Carmack with the basketball. Out at midcourt. Bounce pass, they work it to McGee on the right side. They try to dump it in low. Inside-outside game. There's a 3-ball put up by Mata. It will go. Raiders with the rebound. Into the front court. Pena fakes, drives the lane, left side. Her shot won't count, but a whistle and a foul on the Lady Airedale. Let's wait to see what the call is on. It'll be on.
I don't know.
Brianna Stacy, who checked in during the last timeout. First free throw up. Pena is no good. She'll have one more coming on the 2-shot foul. Kylie Woodruff-Byrd checks in for Nettleton. Second free throw for Pena is up. It's good. She's 1 out of 2. 12-7. 12-8 now after the free throw from Pena with 30 seconds left to play. Alma with the lead and the basketball. Carmack into the front court. Man-to-man defense by Nettleton. Alma wants to give it off and a whistle. They're going to call a traveling violation on Lydia Mann. He just got together and a bit too close on the pass. Just one of those things. Pena with the basketball, 15 seconds left to play. Nettleton working around looking for the last shot. Was referred. Bounce pass inside to her, fakes. There's a shot off the glass, and man, that's a muscled up shot, and that was good for Laura Eaton. 1 second. Time runs out. That's the end of the first quarter. Our score after 1, Alma 12, Nettleton 10. You're listening to Lady Airedale Basketball on the Marshall 96.7 FM.
Accidents are never fun. Don't take your vehicle to just... They take walk-ins and appointments. Call 479-922.
basketball playoffs. We'll move on to Hot Springs Convention Center. We'll have the championships there coming up on the 14th of this month. Here we go. Alma with the basketball to start the second quarter. Carmack with top of the key. They're working over the left side. Lydia Mann leading for 4 first quarter points. Alma across the zone. Over the defense. Well, it's kind of funny the way Alma's going to turn it over this trip down. Funny the way the Russellville defense looks. Times will drop back in the zone, then they break out to a man-to-man, and they're working it back to match it.
I said it automatically.
Pena should drive. Try to work it around. That's just a great job right there by Zoe. Zoe McGee knocked it out of bounds, got in the passing lane, and the senior is having a great defensive game so far today. Woodruff to inbound the basketball. They're working on the top jumper outside by Eaton. It won't go. Battle for the rebound. It's on the floor. Jake is battling for it. Now the jump ball, it will stay with Nettleton in the front court. 7:16 to play until half. Alma leads 12-10. That was the score at the end of the first quarter. Woodruff looks at the three, gives it up to Pena, back to Woodruff. She'll move it to the top of the key and set up the offense. Eaton with the ball to Pena. Right side to go to Woodruff. Little motion offense. Looking down low. Woodruff drives left side. Got away with a travel. Holy smokes, are you kidding me? Pena, she'll drive and just work it back outside. They're making Alma's defense do a lot of running. Woodruff drives the right side, hangs in the air. Her shot won't go. There's a shot off the glass by Woodruff Bird, and it's off the mark, but a whistle and a foul. Halen Carmack will draw her first, and the team's fifth. It'll put Tylee Woodruff Bird on the line, shooting a pair. The first one's up, it's good. Second free throw coming. Wolford Bird. She can tie it with the second free throw. It's on its way. Rolls off the rim. It's no good. Rebound taken down by Zoe. Zoe McGee with a rebound for the Airedales. Walks it into the front court. Goes right side down the lane. At the elbow. Spin move. Her shot up left-hander won't go. Battle for the boards. It's out of bounds. Last touch by Lauren Kelly of Alma, and it'll go over to the Raiders of Nettleton. Alma hanging on to that 12-11 lead, 6:18 to play in the first half. Pena with the basketball, they're slowing it down. Working for the shot. Pena, right side, free throw line extended, looking inside for Wolford Bird. There's a jumper way outside, it won't go. And Pena with an offensive rebound and a whistle and a foul. I think that's going to be 3 on Lauren Kelly. Call this on Hillary Motta. There's a backdoor cut and a shot up and in by Woodruff, and it's good on the inbounds play, and Alma got caught sleeping. On the inbounds, Nettleton takes the lead 13-12. Carmack down the lane, her shot high off the glass, won't go. Rebound Pena, one to run with it. They have 3-on-2 numbers. There's a three-pointer by Eaton. It's good. Lana Eaton with 3. And it's 16-12 now. Nettleton, a timeout on the court. 5:40 left to play in the first half. Raiders with a 4-point lead. 16-12. We'll be back to Russellville right after this.
I love the small hometown feel of our Crawford County communities, and nothing illustrates that feeling more than Citizens Bank. Not only do they have convenient locations in Van Buren, Alma, Mountainburg, and yes, Cedarville, but they care about our community just as much as we do.
Welcome back, everyone. 16-12 in favor of Nettleton. Hey, Josh Driscoll. I've got it right now, buddy. Thanks for checking in with us, man. I'll give you a little cred. Are you here at the arena? If not, you should be. Airedale's with the basketball. Carmack with it, top of the key. They got a man on the right side, and she brings it back to the top. Alma just needs to settle down and run their offense. They got a little shook here at the start of the second. And Nettleton just been real patient, and they've turned the tide and taken the lead. You're going to have to do something. It's going to be a 5-second call, and there's your 5-second call. I don't think that's what Coach Cody Mann had in mind coming out of that last timeout. Nettleton, top of the key. They'll work the basketball to the left side. There's a three put up way outside by Eaton. It's off the mark. Lydia Mann with a rebound for the Airedales. They just better be glad I'm not calling them Lions, because that's not how I usually do UA Fort Smith. And I've caught myself almost saying Lions a couple of times. Plorty. Kaylee Plorty checks in. And on the jump ball, it will stay with Alma. Airedale's with the basketball. Man across the timeline into the front court. They work it to McGee, and a whistle away from the ball. And this foul is going to be on Alma. Plorty with her first. It's a team's sixth. Eaton into the front court, a whistle and a foul. And you know, Lydia Mann said, I've had enough of this. She takes the charge. And that foul is on Alana Eaton of Nettleton. That's the fifth team foul on the Raiders. Airedale's with the basketball. McGee has the ball stolen away. She worked it over to Kelly. And another turnover. Airedale's get it right back. Whistle back away from the bucket before Mann could get a shot off. This one's going on Nettleton as well. That'll be on Daly Dacus. That'll be the second on Dacus. And the sixth team foul. It's still 16-12. Airedales have not scored in this quarter. There's 3 minutes, 50 seconds left to play until halftime. Nettleton on a 6-0 run right now. Kaylee Plorty inbound for the Airedales. Looking, still looking. Finally works it in to McGee. She'll come left side off a screen, reverses it. Man for three, top of the key. Air ball, it's out of bounds. Just didn't look like she got her feet set. And Halen Carmack gets up and checks back in for the Airedales. Eaton with the basketball. They work it to Elliott. Elliott to Pena. Outside for three. High arcing shot off the back of the iron. And a whistle and a foul on Nettleton. And it's going to be on Lelia Elliott. That'll be her first and the team's seventh. So both teams with 7 personal fouls. They'll be in the bonus for the remaining 3:24 this first half. We'll walk to the other end, and the Airedales will shoot some free throws. Anderson Terry will be joining me at halftime. We'll talk a little bit about what's gone on so far. Halen Carmack, her free throw, it won't go. Airedale's had an opportunity for an offensive rebound. Lauren Kelly battled it tough on the inside. You know, the good thing about this is, I won't even say anything. I'll wait till we get to halftime. Let's wait and see how this first half plays out. Woodruff with the basketball for the Raiders into the front court. They're working off to Pena on the left side. Free throw line extended. Kick it back outside. That's Woodruff Bird down the lane. There's a prayer thrown up. Airedale's with a rebound on the backside with Mata. Mata gives it up to Carmack, and they set it up. They go inside, and it's tipped away. They were looking for Lydia Mann down in the low blocks, but a steal by Eaton. She'll drive. Kicks it back outside for Dacus, and they set up the offense. Raiders with a basketball. Bounce pass inside. Woodruff Bird shot off the glass. Good. Kylie Woodruff Bird with her first two. And it's 18-12. Airedales have still not scored in this second quarter. 2:30 to play until half. Carmack off a screen. Bounce pass right side. Alma just needs to calm down and run their offense. They played that first quarter so good, but it just looked out of sync. There's a three. Kelly, left wing. Good! Lauren Kelly breaks the scoring ground for the Airedales. She has 9 points in the ball game. It's back to a 3-point Raider lead. Pena with the ball in the front court. 2 minutes left to play until half. Woodruff, right wing, free throw line extended at the elbow. Picks up her dribble. Works it down low. Woodruff Bird. Back outside. There's a jump ball, or it should have been. Alma's going to pick it up. Loose basketball. They are really letting them play physical. I kind of like it as long as it doesn't get out of hand. They're going to call a foul on Halen Carmack of Alma. Eighth team foul on the Airedales. And it will put Woodruff on the line. The 1-on-1, she misses the front end. She is 1 out of 3 from the charity stripe today. So Airedales can either cut it to a 1-point lead or tie it with a 3 this trip down. Minute 38 left to play until halftime. McGee with the ball. Gives it up to Kelly. Lauren Kelly drives the right side. Reverses. Comes back to the left. Lydia Mann with the ball. She'll drive left. Airedale's being patient. Minute 19 to play. Carmack backs it out, sets it up. Airedale's looking down low. Mata with the ball. Back to McGee on the right wing. Free throw line extended with 1 minute left to play in the first half. Coach Mann giving him instructions from his bench. Mann between the leg dribble. I thought for a minute Woodruff Bird lost her shoe. She rocked her that hard. Zoe McGee just slowing it down. Zoe taking her time. 39 seconds left to play. Zoe, as the Raiders have just backed off on defense. And here we go. Zoe, she'll move to the middle of the court. A whistle and a foul, and that is going to be on Travia Woodruff. That'll be her first and the team's 8th. And it will put Zoe McGee on the line. She'll be shooting a 1-and-1. Zoe's not scored in the game today. Just needs to hit the front end of the 1-and-1 to draw the bonus. It's up. It's good. She will draw the bonus. So Zoe, the 5'10 senior, with her first point, could make it a 1-point game as Brianna Stacy checks in and will bring Lauren Kelly out for the final 26 seconds. Now, here's what I was going to mention earlier that I kept my mouth shut about. Lauren Kelly got 2 quick fouls within 3 minutes of the first quarter and has not fouled since, and a whistle. They're going to give them one more lane violation on the Raiders as Zoe missed the second free throw, but a lane violation will give Alma new life. McGee's second free throw, it's good, so that makes them pay for that mistake. And it's a 1-point Raider lead, 18-17, with 20 seconds left to play in the first half. If you're Alma, you just don't want to foul, play good defense, and go on at halftime. Pena with the basketball. 10 seconds left to play. She'll go left side. Down the lane, that's Eaton. She'll drive. Her shot won't go. Man with a rebound for a second, but a nice rebound and takeaway. And up and in by Alana Eaton. I still don't know who they call that foul on. Did you see? Oh, wait, there they go. They just marked it. Halen Carmack. That is her third. And it's going to put Eaton on the line for the and one. She has 7 points in this game so far. 3.5 seconds left to play. Her free throw's off the rim. It's no good. Lydia Mann with a rebound for the Airedales. And that's the end of the first half. Our score at halftime. The Raiders 20, the Airedales 17. We'll be back with more from Russellville right after this.
This is Brian
for the Raiders.
Going to be a good second half nevertheless.
All right, buddy. Thank you so much
for
joining me. All right, buddy. It's Anderson Terry hanging out with me here at halftime. And as we get ready and get back to action, Raiders will have the basketball to start the second half. Original starting five back in there for both. Down the lane, that's Pena. Work it around, top of the key, between the leg dribble. Eaton looked at the three. Work it over to Woodruff. She'll drive, dumps it down inside to Dacus. Probably one too many passes, but they get away with it. There's a shot. It's put up. It's missed. And a jump ball. Yep, they're going to call it a jump ball. This will go over to Alma. Alma was lucky. They had two defenders down to rebound on the defensive end. And the point-blank shot from Nettleton just would not fall. And the Airedales get a jump ball on the defensive glass, and they'll have the basketball. 7:23 left to play, third quarter. Mann with the basketball, top of the key, running a little weave at the top. They go back to Mann on the left side. They're trying to spread that defense out. Mann down the lane. Works it over to Kelly. She'll drive in the lane. Left-hand shot won't go, but a whistle. And that'll be number 3 on Daly Dacus of Nettleton. First team foul in the second half. Kelly on the line, shooting 2. First one's up, it's good. Lauren Kelly with 10 points in the ball game. And it's 20-18 Nettleton. Raiders, how you doing, my man? Good to see you, Lanny. Raiders outscored the Airedales 10-5. You want to get on here with me? Get over here. Longtime friend of mine, Lenny Beaver's here with me. How are you, buddy?
Doing great. How about you, Jimmy?
I'm doing great. Good to see you. Hey, let's just work this game, man.
All righty.
You can stay as long as you want. Raiders with the ball as Kelly hit both of the free throws, and it's a 1-point Raider lead. Pena, spin move, splits the defenders, can't get the shot to fall, but an offensive rebound and a second chance. Down the lane, shot up high off the glass, won't go. Look at there.
Good
Kelly,
rebound.
Good rebound. Kelly with a defensive board, just took it away from him.
Absolutely. Here's the drive.
Man, oh man, look at that. Lydia Mann with her first 2. Hey, Lanny, back down the court they go. Could not believe that Russellville lost that first game, the opening game.
Man, it's unbelievable for the home team to lose.
It's 1-4. It's going to be a long week now here in Russellville for them. The long 3 by the Raiders is no good. Airedales have regained the lead 21-20. A quick start here in the third quarter. Carmack with the basketball. They work it way out at midcourt, just spreading the defense out. And I think that's one of the keys, Lanny, that Coach Mann wanted to do. He said, their defense was packed too far in. Didn't give the Airedales enough room to work.
Well, they're holding on to a 1-point lead.
McGee backing it down off the shot up on the left side. A nice little give and go to Lydia Mann is up off the glass, and it's good.
Beautiful cut right there, and great feed for the bucket to get the 3-point lead for the Airedales.
They spread them out, and it's like, nobody was down there. There's a drive. Pena with a shot off the glass.
That's a tough shot right there. Got a little bit of contact, was able to cut it within 1.
Timeout on the court. 23-22, Airedales with the lead. 5:38 left to play here in the third. What are you just down here hanging out? Are you actually working today?
I've got a game tonight at 7.
Nice. Of course,
Lake Hamilton and Little Rock Parkview.
Everyone knows you from your controversial Controversial World Wide Web.
Hey, it's all about the internet now, Jimmy.
Yeah, I know. But I noticed you put up on Hogville no political posts.
Absolutely not.
I'm glad. Of course, you're the founder, you're the owner. You've got Hogville. And
Fearless Friday. That's what
Fearless.
We're doing here tonight.
Yep, absolutely. It's two of the sites that I always go to. Lanny Beaver's a longtime friend of mine, and even though Marty Houston doesn't have anything good to say about you, I always talk good about you.
Well, Marty doesn't have much good to say about anybody but himself. That's the whole problem with Marty Houston.
There you go. Airedale's facing a full court press, nearly turn it over. They take a timeout before the 10-second clock run out. It's tough. I mean, I've been doing the college at UA Fort Smith, and so when you adjust and you come in and you do a high school playoff game, the intensity is always there. But never seeing Nettleton. I was calling them the Rattlers early on.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them play this year.
No, I haven't either. I haven't seen either of the teams. It's always good to see them. I did call an Alma game last year in the last year playoffs at Lake Hamilton. So I'm familiar with a little bit with the Airedales. There's no shot clock. I know you've already talked about that.
Yeah. They just they take it and grind it out if they want to. Coming out of the timeout, the Airedales will have the ball in the backcourt. They lead 23-22. Carmack with the ball, getting it down into the front court. That's Lydia Mann. She'll fake, kick it back outside for three. Kelly, it's short, won't go. Pena with a rebound for Nettleton. Here come the Raiders. Pena, right side, decides to slow it down as Alma got back on defense. Now she'll force up a three, and it's good. That's a nice looking jumper.
Yeah, it was. Nettleton takes a 2-point lead with 5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
Full court press again. It's a trapping press. Alma into the front court. Sets up their offense. Man, trap, but they go on the baseline. Kelly for three. It won't go. It's tapped out of bounds. Oh, that's a bad call.
I don't like that call there.
Call.
It looked to me like Nettleton was the last one to touch it right there. They had the box out.
Yep.
And I don't believe the Alma player was able to touch that one. 4:44 to go in the third quarter. Alma trailing by 2.
Here come the Raiders into the front court. That's Daniels with the basketball to Pena. A lot of traffic in there. Woodruff with it. Daniels looked at the three. Goes down the lane. Shot off the glass. Good for Daniels. And that is her 5th point of the afternoon. And it's a 4-point Nettleton lead. It's taking the timeout, putting in this full court press. The Raiders have taken the lead back away from the Airedales. There's a nice drive and a finish down the lane for Zoe McGee.
Nobody picked up McGee. Cuts the deficit to 2.
Woodruff, she'll drive. Fadeaway jumper. They're going to call man for a block. That'll be 2 on Lydia. Lydia Mann.
At the line to shoot 2. Nettleton leads by 2 points with 4:02 to go here in the third quarter.
Free throw up, it won't go. So Marty is calling Van Buren, I guess, Friday.
Oh, is he?
At Bryant.
Huh.
Yeah.
Marty Houston.
Man, good guy. Good guy. Yeah, I give him a hard time as Woodruff hits 1 out of 2. I give him a hard time all the time, but
he needs it.
Yeah, I fully agree. Of course, Marty, the general manager of Fox TV in Fort Smith. Down the lane, Mata picks up her dribble, in some trouble. Kicks it off. Shot up won't go by Alma, and a whistle and a foul on Lydia Mann.
Well, if Mann have used her left hand, she's a right-handed player, and she drove to the left side and put it up with her right hand and just short-armed it a little bit, and it cost her, knocked the ball out of bounds, so it's a 3-point deficit to Nettleton with 3:47 to go here in the third quarter.
So the Airedales trailing, 3:40 to play. Raiders with the basketball. They work it over. That's Elliott for 3. It's good, and they're starting to heat up.
Yeah, you got to get a little more pressure on the 3-point shooters.
Carmack into the front court, looking for Kelly. Ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Airedales. Hillary Mata to inbound the basketball for Alma. 3:25 to play in the third. It's knocked away again. That's pretty good defense by Macaria Daniels. Mata looks to inbound again. Zoe McGee tracks it down.
It was a cheap foul.
Yeah, it was.
She got a push foul there on Nettleton.
Solana Eaton, I think that's 2 on her. Yep.
It's only the 4th team foul here in the second half on Nettleton. 3:23 to go here in the third quarter.
Airedale's inbound the basketball. 3:22 left to play. Lydia Mann into the front court. Moves back to the left side between the leg dribbles. Down the lane on the right. Throws up a scoop. Not a good look that trip for the Airedales. Pena. Shimmy shake. Can't get the shot to fall, and a whistle and a foul. And this was going to be number 3 on Lauren Kelly of Alma.
Also the third team foul on Alma. Going to the line to shoot 2 will be Nettleton.
Serena's beautiful, isn't it?
Nettleton leading by 6, 31-25 here.
Woodford Bird on the line. 1 out of 2 from the free throw line today. That 2 out of 3. She hits the front end of the 2-shot foul. It's a 7-point Nettleton lead. Largest lead of the ball game for the Raiders. Woodford Bird with 1 more coming. Who you got working with you tonight, Lanny?
I got Cinnabon Sassman and Nick Clapp. We're so good we have to have 3.
There you go.
Cinnabon does a great job on the stats. Nick's my color guy. I'll be doing the play-by-play for the Lake Hamilton girls tonight.
Carmack with the basketball. It's loose on the floor. Another jump ball is called.
And we got a timeout on the court here. Alma's going to call it timeout here. Trailing 33-25 with 2:51 to go here in the third quarter.
Well, we've had some radio issues, so hopefully we got them worked out this time. We're still on the live stream, though. We don't lose the live stream thing. 33-25, Nettleton with the lead. What kind of team does Lake Hamilton have?
Well, they're undefeated in conference. The problem is they haven't really played anybody. They've just mercy ruled a bunch of schools, and I talked to Coach Conley about that, and I said, man, you really have not played anybody. He said he's going to put the junior varsity boys to practice against them to try to get them a little more competition, because it's when you don't play anybody, and here it is in the state tournament, it can be tough for you if you're not used to any tight games.
Yeah.
And we'll see how that works out.
I think that's what Russellville run into on this first game.
Yeah, and it's funny how that will happen. Teams generally are tight here in that first game.
Right.
If they can get past that first round, the true team will come out in the rest of the bracket.
It really surprised me that the home team got beat, by 10 the very first day. It's like unreal. Coming out of the timeout, Airedales will be back on defense in the backcourt. Raiders with Pena to inbound the basketball. 2:51 left to play in the third quarter. Woodruff, right side, free throw line extended. They dump it inside. Woodford Bird back outside to Woodruff. Reset the offense. Raiders move it around the horn. Elliott with it. Over to Pena. She'll drive at the elbow. Spin move down the lane. Dumps it off inside. Beautiful pass and a good finish.
Very good spin move right there. You had your post player open underneath, and Nettleton jumps up by 10 now, 35-25.
Alma almost turned it over again. They might turn it over in the backcourt. Oh, that's going to be a foul on... If that is on Eaton, that'll be number 3 on Eaton.
It's also the 15th foul on Nettleton with 2:10 to go here in the third quarter.
Oh, they're saying it's only her second. Have her down for 3. All right. I guess we'll go with that. Airedale's with the ball inbounds. Lydia Mann with the basketball. Moves to the elbow. Looked at the backup.
Needs some help.
Yeah. Carmack finally comes in. Stretch the defense out again. That's what give them some opportunities to score early on. Carmack down the lane, left side, hangs in the air. Shot partially blocked. Rebound taken down by Nettleton. Running with it. Eaton with the basketball. Over to Pena. Pena back to Eaton. She'll jump up for the 3. Good.
Yeah, she knew that was good as soon as she released it. 13-point lead for Nettleton with the $1:34 to go here in the third quarter.
Eaton with 10 points for the Raiders. Airedale's with the ball in the backcourt again, full court pressure. Airedale's break the press.
There's a foul.
Yep, that one's going to be on Travia Woodruff. That'll be 2 on her. You know, that full court press has worked. It's got Alma frustrated.
Yeah, they're rushing, and once they get into the front court, it's like that's a victory for them.
Yeah.
Need to set up the offense. Mann's a very good player, but maybe get some open threes to fall for Alma to get back in this game, trailing 38-25.
Lydia looked at the three. Works it over to Carmack. Left side. She has Mata on the left baseline. Kelly on the right side. 1 minute left to play in the third. Carmack to man. Lydia down the lane. Bounce past the left side as they work it around the horn looking for Kelly. Hillary Mata with the basketball. 45 seconds to play in the third. Carmack comes back out the top. And they run Mata off a screen on the right baseline. Keep it to the right. They've got Kelly on the blocks on the left, on the high post. They work it to her. She'll take the three shot. It won't go. The rebound taken down by the Raiders. Alana Eaton into the front court. Oh, that's going to be a foul on Zoe McGee, and that'll be the first on Zoe. Stops the clock with 22 seconds left to play in the quarter. It's 38-25. Raiders. Fourth team foul for the Airedales.
Well, Alma needs to try to keep Nettleton from getting a score here before the end of the third quarter with 22 seconds to go. Get back in this one in the fourth quarter.
You just don't want to pick up any more fouls. Just play defense and shut them down. 15 to shoot. Woodruff. Work it back to top side. Back to Woodruff. Bounce pass down low. Shot off the glass.
Wow.
Good for Alana Eaton, and you can see why they're the number one seed landing out of the East.
Yeah, that was a good shot. I thought the defense was good. Fall on the way, just kind of chunked it up there. Gets the bucket with 5.6 seconds to go. Increases that lead 40-25 and shooting the one. Trying to get the old-fashioned three-point play here.
Fifth team foul on the Airedales. That'll be the second foul on Zoe. 5 seconds left to play in the third. It's 40-25 Nettleton. This thing was a three-point game at the end of the first half. There's a three-point play for Eaton.
Yeah, the lefty gets the free throw to fall.
She's a good ball player.
5.6 seconds to go. Alma really needs to get a bucket here, get some kind of momentum before they start the fourth quarter.
McGee with the ball. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Kelly for three at the buzzer. It won't go. Well, we played three. The Raiders lead the Airedales 41-25. We'll be back with more from Cyclone Arena right after this.
Accidents are never fun. Don't take your vehicle to just anyone. The professional team.
Earning the trust of our neighbors and the respect of our peers. It's Smith.
Final 8 minutes coming your way from Cyclone Arena, first round of the 5A state playoffs. You know, I don't know how the AAA is coming up. Lanny Beaver's joining me this afternoon. I don't know how they're coming up with the teams and the conferences. I mean, yeah, some teams in the 6A in football, and then they're in the 5A in basketball. I don't get it.
Well, it's 6A only in football.
Yeah.
The 6A schools merged with the 5A and all other sports.
Carmack for three, won't go. Man tracks down an offensive board. Her shot off the glass, good. I get part of that, but still, I mean, I don't know.
Well, I like it a lot better when they used to use that hybrid. That was very tough.
Oh, the hybrid was even hard to figure out.
Oh, you couldn't tell what was a conference game and what wasn't.
No. Raiders with a basketball. Turnaround jumper. Off the mark. Airedale's with a rebound.
Well, this is how Alma's got a chance to get back in if they get the defensive boards and get some shots off, trailing 41-27.
If you can just get them to miss, they can't get into that full court press. The Airedales have got to go. They have to work their offense and get a good look each and every trip down.
Trying to set up a high post for the screens.
Carmack, they go right side, Lydia Mann. Free throw line extended. Mann to Mata for three. It's short. And Alma had no one there for the rebound. Has bounced back to about the free throw line. Down the lane, nice give and go. Woodford Birds up and in on the fast break.
Nobody back for Alma, and that hurt them right there.
Caught their guards down in the low blocks. Mata into the front court we go. Zoe, double team, back to Mata. Alma sets it up. Bounce pass down low. Shot off the glass. Good.
Beautiful.
Zoe McGee with two more. 43-29 Raiders. They have the ball and the lead. 6 minutes, 15 seconds left to play. Pena with the basketball.
Well, Alma trailing 43-29. They can't let Nettleton just milk time off the clock. They got to play very good defense. There you go. Get the rebound.
Airedales in transition. McGee down the lane. Blocking foul. Lydia Mann to go to the line to shoot a pair.
That's one thing you don't like a team to do once they're behind is get points with no time coming off the clock at the free throw line. So Alma will be at the line to shoot two, trailing 43-29 with 5:45 to go. First free throw is up, in and out, no good. One more free throw coming for the Airedales. 5:45 to go in the game. Nettleton leads 43-29. Second free throw coming up.
What I'll do is I'll drop it back like this. 5:45 left to play in the ball game. 43-30. Airedale's trying to mount a comeback. Raiders with the basketball. Into the front court we go. Alma's defense starting to pressure the basketball. Pena. There's an open jumper from the baseline. That's Daniels. It's good. Boy, Lanny, she had a wide open jumper and she just knocked it down.
Yeah, they did. Alma trying to put double team Nettleton. Somebody was open. They dropped the three, make it 46-31.
Carmack with the basketball. Working it outside, Lydia Mann. And working around the horn, Carmack on the right side, looking for the cutters. Mann in the low blocks, double teamed. Nettleton took it away from him, but Alma tracks it back down. Diving for the ball, and a jump ball is called. It'll go over to Nettleton.
That's a tough break right there. Double team, the pass was bad, and it's a jump ball. Nettleton gets it on the possession arrow. 4:55 to go, Nettleton leading 46-31.
The Raiders, the number one seed out of the East. Looking to hold serve against the number 4 seed out of the West. Right now they have a 15-point lead, 46-31. This was a 3-point ball game at the half. And the wheels fell off for Alma in the third quarter. They were outscored 21-8. Airedales, though, still playing hard, trying to cut back into this deficit. Nettleton with the ball. They go back door. Pena down low. Shot off the glass. No good, but a whistle and a foul. That's going to be number 4 on Lauren Kelly.
Wide open there. Just had to make the foul. Going at the line to shoot two. It's also the 16th foul on Alma, so Nettleton being the bonus the rest of the way.
Pena with her first miss from the free throw line today. Riley Pena, pretty good point guard. And, you know, Lanny, when you look at that combined with Eaton, you've got 2 really good players on that Nettleton team that stand out.
They look very good, and they're very good scorers, and they're very quick. Nettleton's a very good-looking team. It's my first opportunity to see them.
McGee with a basketball for Alma. They trail 47-31, 4:19 to play in the ball game. Into the front court we go. Kelly with the basketball. Being whistled for her 4th foul. Last trip down. They try to work it down low. Looking for Lydia Mann. It's knocked out of bounds. Well, the future's bright for Alma with Lydia. She, a freshman, good ball player. And you look at Halen Carmack and also Lauren Kelly, who can shoot the 3. Future looks bright. Now there's a steal on the inbounds. That's Eaton. She drives up and in.
A lot of size there by Nettleton, and it's really affecting Alma down low. Nettleton's got a lot of height.
Carmack with the basketball to Kelly. They go left side. Reverses, comes back to the right. Gets a screen from Mann. She'll drive. 10-foot jumper, just a little bit short. You can tell she's getting a little bit tired. She's played a lot of minutes today, and her shots are starting to come up a little bit short. You know, Lanny, as well as I do, whenever the shots start coming up short, it usually means that your legs are just about gone.
Yeah, the legs are tired. You can see that right there. And she's just giving up. Alma's just giving up too much size right now.
There's nice defense by Mann up ahead. They work it to Carmack. She'll go in. The shot won't go. And they're going to call Carmack for a charge. That'll be 4 on Halen. That's a tough break.
It certainly is. She did a 360 spin. She didn't see the defender there underneath the goal, and gets called for the charge.
Raiders with the ball, 3:11 left to play in the ball game. They have an 18-point lead now, 49-31. They're just milking some clock. Pena with it, picked up by Mann. And on Lydia, that'll be number 3. Alma's just a little frustrated. You know, Lanny, they knew they were in this game. They felt like they played good enough. And then that third quarter just, it put them behind, and then they had to start, I think, just start pressing. They got a little bit tighter. That goal got a little bit smaller. And when the Raiders put the full court press on Alma, it really frustrated them, getting the ball into the front court. And you brought it up. It looked like they felt like maybe it was a victory once they got it into the front court. But, this is still a relatively young Alma team. And they're playing some huge minutes. I mean, you start 2 seniors, a junior, a sophomore, and a freshman. So,
yeah, they very much so. And the press just took them away from their game. The lead just expanded on Nettleton, and now with only 2:47 to go, Alma's got to score, and they're going to have to score very fast.
Mata with the basketball, left side, working back out to Mann. Lydia, she'll drive left, kick it to Carmack. Top of the key, at the elbow. That's McGee for 3. It's off the mark. Alma's not hit a 3 in a while. And, right now, they just need something to fall to give them a little bit of confidence.
Yeah, Alma hadn't hit a 3 since midway in the third quarter. There's only 2:28 to go in the game. They're trailing by 20, 51-31, and Alma's going to need some huge breaks. They're going to have to score very fast.
Well, it looks like Nettleton's calling off the Dogs. They've taken out 3 of their starters. It's a 20-point Nettleton lead with 2:24 left to play. That's just sportsmanship. I kind of like that.
Yeah, there's no point. Get ready for the next game. There's still a chance for Alma there, and there's a turnover. As we mentioned it right there, Alma will get the ball back half-court line, trailing by 20. So with 2:17 to go, it's not much of a chance, but there's a chance for the Airedales.
Well, if Mann can hit a couple of threes, Kelly can hit a couple of threes, it'll give them some spark. But, if you're Alma, you just want to play good defense, run your offense, do it efficiently, and then play great defense and try to get the ball back and force some turnovers. Airedales with the basketball in the front court. Kelly with it, way outside. They know she's a shooter. They cover her up. Carmack with the basketball. Top of the key. She'll drive. Kicks it off to Mann. Mann will shoot for the 3. It's in and out, no good. Rebound taken down by Demaria Daniels of Nettleton into the front court. Raiders with the basketball. Working over to the left side. That's Elliott. Around the horn we go. Down low. Whistling a foul. This one will go on the Airedales. And if that is on Kelly, which I think it is, that's going to be number 5.
Looks like Alma's going to change the roster right here. Trailing 1:39 to go here in the game. 51-31. Let's take out the starters now for Alma and get the reserves an opportunity to play in the state tournament.
Yeah, you want to get the players in that's worked their tails off, and and done everything that they needed to do to make sure this team was ready week in and week out. And you know what, Coach Cody Mann's going to be saying goodbye to some really good seniors, and I know this is tough for him. His team come in the number 4 seed, taking on the number 1 seed out of the East, and it's never easy. But once you get to the show, that's part of the struggles, just getting here. Well, they made it to the show, and they come in and they played a really good first half. Just the third quarter derailed them, and then could not get that confidence back in the fourth quarter. So Kinsey rushing with the basketball. They work it down low, try to get as many names as we can. Taylor Perry, shot won't go for Alma. Raiders with a rebound, 1:14 left to play. Palming the basketball is called on the Raiders, and they go back to the Airedales. So your broadcast starts at 7 tonight?
Starts at 7, Lake Hamilton, Little Rock Parkview.
Should be a pretty good ball game.
It certainly should, but once again, I haven't seen Parkview play. And, teams are always tight and get it started. And Lake Hamilton's got a very young team.
1:08 left to play. Airedales with the basketball. Rushing. They go left side. Brianna Stacy with the ball. Bring it back to the right. They work it down low to Klein. Klein kicks it back out, and they work it around the horn. Stacy drives, picks up her dribble. They work it over. There's a 3 on the left side. That's Plord. It's off the mark. 45 seconds left to play in the ball game. 51-31. So the Raiders will advance into the second round of the tournament. They'll play back here again at 1 o'clock on Friday. Airedales will go back in and work on next year. Also move on to softball. We're going to be working some softball games and some baseball games coming up, some spring sport games. We talked to Anderson Terry at halftime. Pretty excited about that. You do any baseball, Lanny?
It's not a sport.
I love baseball.
I don't recognize baseball as a sport.
It's my favorite. It's my favorite.
It's football, and then basketball. you know me.
I know. I think you're wrong. Baseball's my favorite sport to broadcast.
Oh, man, it's too slow.
Airedale's down the lane. 10 seconds. There's a jumper. Plord outside. Good! Kaylee Plord with her first bucket of the afternoon, and that's going to do it. Our final score, Nettleton 53, the Airedales 34. Lanny, it's been a pleasure, my friend.
It's always a pleasure, Jimmy. Feel free to stick around and get on my broadcast.
I certainly will, my friend. I appreciate you. I'm going to wrap this thing up. It's been a good afternoon, and as we get set to wrap up our broadcast here on the live stream, we certainly appreciate everyone.